Nah, he's just solid. He's just solid. Oh. Oh. Hi. Alright boys, today's a special. I have not said that in a while. Today's a special day, mainly because I want to catch up, and I feel like, please comment down. I really want to have a giant comment section for this video specifically because I want to catch up with the meta and I want to catch up with everything I missed. So I'm going to make this video where I'm basically ranking blindly how good these characters are because I have no clue. I don't know if they're free to play. I think I know which ones are free to play. I don't know which ones are extremes. I don't know which ones are 1% sparkings. And I have a good guess on which ones are LFs. But with that being said, I'm going to blindly rank these units. And you can comment down which ones I got right and which ones I got wrong so that I have a good perspective of what I missed. So first we got Android 18. I'm going to assume girls is kind of in the middle. Or Androids is good. Androids was good. Obviously they're not good now for 7th anniversary, but I think she's good. Looking at that art, I think they made her special. Am I simping over a PNG? Yes, I am. But that must be good. 17 must be in B tier. Just saying. I feel like she has some. I mean, I'm so traumatized from Android 18 yellow, the first yellow Android 18 that had amazing strike damage for at least 2 years. And I'm traumatized by that. Girls, they were called female warriors at the time, that era. They obviously weren't popular because it's female warriors, but every female warrior that you came across beat the shit out of you. So I'm kind of traumatized by this specific Android 18, this evil first one that came in the show. I'm going to assume the developers are keeping that, and I may be biased because I still have PTSD that she's that good. Android 17, they always make this one defense-based or balanced. So I'm going to assume the defense doesn't hold up at all because I think he's 1% sparking. So with 1% sparkings, whatever gimmick they have, whatever kit that they are trying to appeal to the meta will be good for only like a week at most. So that's why he's in B tier. This Piccolo, I think he's free to play. So he's got to be D. He's got to be. As much as I hate racism and hating on my own community, he's got to be in D tier, right? I don't even know what I'm going to assume he's good at healing, but he has no endurance. He has no endurance, no revival, obviously. No Goku Bardock thingy-majig. He's got none of that. He's only good at healing, but he gets one shot anyway. So what's the freaking point? That's what I'm going to assume. And his attack, defense, blast is all garbage. He's LF, right? I'm going to assume S tier. I've seen the PV. I do not know anything about the kit. I don't even know what was the animation for a green card or a blue card, or what it transitioned to for the LF, you know? I'm going to assume he was good in day one because I'm pretty sure he was a monthly LF headliner. So he was obviously in the meta for at least a week and a half or 2 weeks. So he may be the best one here. And it's instant transmission. So I'm going to assume he's toxic as hell. So with that being said, you guys can comment down what I'm getting wrong so far. If he's not toxic, then what? Oh, wait. I remember now. He had a freaking green card, AoE green card. AoE green card and instant transmission, that screams toxicity. And the fact that he sells Saga, he has a neighboring unit that is basically synonymous with the word rat. I can only assume the worst. So that's S tier. Trunks, free-to-play Trunks, I'm going to say C tier. I feel like it's the flipped variant. We had a Super Trunks back in the day who was all strike and nothing else. So I'm going to assume he's all defense and nothing else. And similarly to this Piccolo or this Android 17, he does not age well today. That's what I think. But the animations might be good. Or it's recycled. Wait, I don't even know which. Bro, I don't even know which one's extreme free to play or 1%. But maybe that's new? Maybe that's the 1% sparking. I can't remember. Maybe these two are the 1% sparkings and these are the extreme free to plays. Cell. Wait. I literally saved your PNG. I think you're the Ultra. I think you're here. You were good. You were solid. I forgot what your gimmick was. Do you have endurance? Do you have revival? Do you have comeback? I forgot. I mean, I shouldn't say I forgot. I don't know. But I think you're good. I think I've at least seen your PV and your animations are good. And the fact that you're an Ultra means you're good. But maybe he's better. Maybe he's more toxic. Cell, oh, super ass, bro. I just know. If you're not perfect Cell, if your first form Cell, second form Cell, if your first form Frieza, second form Frieza, third form Frieza, you're gonna be total ass, okay? It's just guaranteed. No way they're gonna put you in the meta, no matter what. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I'm gonna say you're here, A tier. You look beautiful right now. I think I've seen your animations. Please don't beat me up because I forgot if you were LF or not. I'm gonna assume you're LF, okay? He came out, he's beautiful, but I'm going to assume the reason why he's not better than an Ultra and he's not better than this is because he's not toxic enough. I think the last Vegeta we got that was good was Margin Vegeta. So I feel like he caught a stray and he's not as good because the developers thought we just hate Vegeta and then they did them dirty. That's what I think. I think they just didn't do enough. I think he came out fine, but the power creep of every other unit just swallowed him whole. That's what I think. Ku, I don't know anything about Ku, bro. Maybe here. I think you're more solid. I think you're more three-dimensional than her. And I think you have endurance. I think you can tank better. I think you're in the middle longer because you're obviously Daima, and I heard Daima is like a super cancer team. So I'm gonna assume you're part of the problem. Okay, you're definitely here. I think I know why. I think this guy is just unkillable. I think I heard something about Daima being so toxic because they just don't die. And I think it's something to do with this guy not dying. Either he has a revival, endurance, comeback, something like that. He just goes back to full health and he cannot die. So that's probably why. I'm just going to assume he's here then. And I think he's still playable in the meta. I think Doo's ass. I think they shafted Doo. Okay, I don't think he's that ass. Okay, I'll put him here. I think they did Doo dirty. I don't know why. I think they just did him dirty. Mercenary Tao? I forgot. Maybe it's me being stupid, but I don't think I pulled... Maybe I pulled him? I'm not too sure. He's probably here. Piccolo, a Demon King Piccolo, 1%. I'm just gonna say here. Say here. I think the Dragon Ball tag, as good as they were, I think they just didn't last long, especially with this guy. I feel like I think he's one of the best 1% sparkings in recent history, but because he's a 1% sparking, it's just Tambourine, alright, I know where to put you. No, I'm joking. It's probably here, right? Goku, I think he's LF, right? LF? Say less. Probably here? Animations were good. Animations were amazing. But... no, he's just solid. He's just solid. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hi.